Happy launch day. Welcome to our last launch of the season. And we have a really, really good one for you guys. So first things first, if you're tuning in for the first time, hi, my name is Melissa. I'm owner and designer here at Grace and Lace. We are a women's apparel company who make and design items specifically for you. So we have the brightest, most fun, I think, launch that we've had this season. Look at these colors in so many different styles. So we have, back by popular request and demand, our perfect pocket tees in not one, not two, but four different colors. We have a new style kind of fashion top in a print. You guys, look at this print. It reminds me of Italy. I don't know why I didn't call it Italy print because it looks exactly like the Italian coast. Two solid colors in that in print. And then also by popular demand and most popular ask, three different, our Summerweight live-in loungers, aka loggers, are back based on your ask for them in two different prints and black in the Summerweight material. Okay, so we're gonna talk through all that today. This live is pre-recorded because this launch was actually supposed to be last week with the items that came in last week. So because it's late, I'm normally in Colorado during this time, but I'm actually in Orlando for my daughter's nationals, AAU nationals volleyball tournament. So I'm not here. So we had to pre-record this, but these are really amazing items that are finally in our warehouse to launch to you. So let's start with the perfect pocket tee. I designed the perfect pocket tee at least 10 years ago, 9 years ago maybe now. And while we've gone from like perfect pocket tee to perfect v-neck tee to all the generations of our perfect tees over the years, you guys have asked for our original perfect pocket tee to come back. So it is back. And actually all of these styles today are made in the USA. So when the tariff issue hit, we had to kind of scramble with some of our designs, and we were actually able to convert these to US made. So the fabric was able to come over and be sewn and constructed in the US. So all of these designs, all today, are made locally here in the United States. So that's the difference with our perfect pocket tees, but same material, same fit, everything that you know. And then check out these colors. So I want to make sure I get them right because they are the best color names too. Summer pink, violet purple, they are summer in a t-shirt, Maui green, and coastal blue. Okay, so all of these are the most perfect, most fun colors for the summertime. Now, if you remember, our perfect pocket tees are a very oversized design. So I'm gonna put on the size small. In the past, we made them extra, extra small to extra, extra large, but most people size down a full size in these. So now they are made extra, extra small to extra large. They are loose, they're flowy, they're relaxed, they're airy, they're stretchy. Okay, you can see that swoopy hemline, nice loose sleeves. This is the small. I can easily pull this off my shoulder and get really, really drapey in it. So they are an oversized design. If you do not want your t-shirt to be oversized, size down a full size and you'll probably still have it be slightly oversized and relaxed. So this is size small. I'm between an extra small and a small, and you will see it is definitely oversized on me, which is why I said most people size down. Definitely between sizes, size down. The fit is the same, that oversized fit that you've known for years in your perfect pocket tee. So whatever size you like, you know what that is. That's a small. So you can tell it definitely is oversized. I've always preferred extra small. In these, I'm gonna go with a purple in extra small. I'm like, what color do I choose? Because they're all so good. This is the violet purple also, and this is the extra small. So even being between an extra small and a small, the extra small is still relaxed, loose, and oversized. So that's where I said, like most people, I'm between an extra small and a small, and the extra small is still relaxed. So I can even go down to an extra, extra small. Now, when I originally designed these, we designed them to be like knotted and tucked super easy. So they have that super swoopy hemline, which I can do easily with the extra small, obviously easy with the small as well. And so I still get an oversized, relaxed fit in the extra small. Now, I know you're gonna ask, so I have the extra, extra small as well too. The easiest thing is, if you've been a fan for years, to go with a size that you know that you love in your perfect pocket tees. And then I would say in general, if you don't want a super oversized shirt, then definitely go down a full size, or I guess some people go down, like we have 2 sizer downers, okay? Size down 2. So this is extra, extra small. I prefer the extra small because the reason I like the Perfect Pocket Tee is it having its oversized. So I get a higher neckline going down to the extra, extra small. I still have plenty of room in the sweep of this and in the body, but overall it feels more fitted than through my shoulders. And I've got all the fitted tees that I need. So when I like a Perfect Pocket Tee, I like to have it like how the extra small looks on me. So, but I put on extra, extra so you can see I still have room. Like there's still a lot of room in the sweep in this and a lot of movement. So let's bring the girls out in here and you can see what size they prefer in these. But you're gonna see it really is, for years we've sold thousands and thousands and made thousands and thousands and thousands of these. And it's been quite a while since we've just been kind of making them in standard black and white. So to have all the fun colors is super fun this year. Okay, so Arlene in extra, extra,
small.
extra, extra. Okay, so typically small, right? Sometimes can do extra smalls. And for her preference, she likes the extra, extra, okay? And I can be extra, extra too. So we're just gonna throw out our extras. It's really just gonna depend how flowy you like your shirt, how oversized you want it. If you don't want it super oversized, go down 1. If you're kind of between sizes and definitely want it more slimmer, you can go down 2. So she went down like one-ish, maybe 1.5,
Yeah.
1.5-ish. Something like that. But they have so much stretch, and they have, so it's gonna, do you want to use the stretch? Do you want the higher neckline? Do you want to kind of stretch your shoulders? Totally fine if you want to do that. I did get shorter, but I still have flow and movement in the waistline. And in fact, I could even still knot this one too in the extra, extra small. So all based on your personal preference. Extra, extra small on her, extra, extra small on me, though I do prefer the extra small. So I'm going to put that one back on. And then Missy in this one. Where's my extra? Oh, I'm going to put pink on. That's the one color I haven't done yet. Okay, Missy in this one, she's got the pink on too. So a tee is a tee. Don't need to tell you how to wear it. I'm a jean and tee girl. Wear them every single day, okay? But you can dress it up too. You can tuck it in. You can make it nicer. The colors are absolutely nice. Although I would say in general, the fit of it is more casual. So tucking it all in works too. I mean, obviously that dresses it up, but leaving it out, you definitely get the swoopy shirt tail hemline front and back, and that longer, this is the extra small I just put on too, that longer length too. So
this is extra small.
Okay, so Missy's normally a small with us. Sometimes if she doesn't want things fitted, she can be a medium. She went to the extra small. Okay, that sounds about right. And then Tanya in this one, you're gonna see a couple of different ways. You can be jean and tee just like me, or you can dress this and use it as a color in some sort of neutral bottom or printed bottom or something. I mean, tee looks fabulous that way too. Okay.
This is a small.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. And this is based on your preference. So if you don't want it as oversized, so Tani is typically a medium in tops. Sometimes if she's, she's on the taller side, so if she wants more length or something, she'll go to a large. And then she can go to the small. And she still looks roomy and flowy and small. Okay, so easy peasy. I like the extra small, but you can see definitely still oversized on me in the extra small, but that's how I prefer this style of fit. Okay, hopefully that helps. Most of you that have been with us for a while know what size you like in these, so that makes it really easy, and the colors are so good. Okay, let's move on to the twist sleeve summer top. This one has been really fun because not only are there also fun colors in this, we have the mint in this, we have the lilac. So these are like your softer, like look at how bright and vibrant the Perfect Pocket tees are. These are a fashion top that's more of like the softer kind of pastel. And then this print, what did I call? Story print. So the story print is a big trend right now. You'll see it with like fruit and lemons and oranges and even lobsters and things like that. Like it's called a story or picnic print is usually what they call it. This one is, I feel like, the coast of Italy. I feel like the colors in here, like there's the doors, the doors in Italy like look exactly like that. So I feel like all the flowers are like the Amalfi Coast. There's greens, there's purples, there's blue, there's orange, there's pink, there's limey green in here. All these fun, look at this pops of like different blue in the watercolor, kind of that chartreusey yellow. I feel like that also looks like an Italian Amalfi Coast door. It's like the Amalfi Coast in a print. Now, This print is, this top is a woven top, but as far as fit on this, I just want to make sure you guys are paying attention and listen, okay? Because it's a little bit different between the solid colors and the print that I just showed you. I really, really wanted that print, and they couldn't do the 4-way stretch in it like they can do in this. So this is a woven, this is that dented texture material. Look at all of this texture. So it's not a crinkle rayon. It has 4-way stretch. So you can stretch this way and you can stretch this way with the material, which is really awesome. We try to do that, try to have stretch when we can, because we know that makes fit a lot easier for everyone. It's a scoop neck design, fashion top, longer the shirt tail hem in the back than it is in the front. And then we call it twist sleeve, but it's really like a knot sleeve. Although it comes twisted, it comes like just kind of flapped over in the packaging. So it's functional and it allows you to tie them. Well, here, let me put this one on. Again, I just have my tank on, so you don't need a tank underneath these. I would call the fit on this true to size. If between sizes, I size up because I feel like it's pretty true to size through the bust and the shoulders, and that tends to be because I'm broad shouldered. So I like the small. This is the small on me, and I feel like it fits me absolutely perfectly. I do use a little bit of stretch in the material through the across back because I'm broad. And then you can see this scoop neck is just perfect. Not too low, not too high, perfect amount of scoop. And here's the fun ties. So these are functional, so you can make, if you're like nervous about not liking things tight on your sleeve, this, you can adjust it to your personal preference of your knot. But once you knot it, you don't really have to knot it again. It just kind of stays like that. You can give this a front tuck, which makes this really easy. You can tuck it all the way in and wear it with a belt. If you want to dress it up a little bit, could absolutely be worn as a workplace, can wear it as a date night shirt. That sleeve is that longer length, so it definitely comes closer to my elbow than, the top of my shoulder. So between sizes, I would go up. I'm between an extra small and a small. I can wear the extra small in both of the solid colors because they have stretch, but I'm definitely fitted through my bust and fitted through my back on those, and it just is not comfortable for me. So to me, very true to size, standard true to size for out in the world for sure. And I definitely use the stretch in the small across my broad shoulders. Okay, so stay in your normal size. If between sizes, I would suggest going up, especially in the print. So the print is still, I bring it up close, it's still that dented material. That's what we really wanted, that texture that we wanted in the material. But the material, this does not have stretch. So same type of feel and drape and hang and all of that stuff. But this is a woven that doesn't have stretch. This woven has stretch. So if you're like me and you definitely use like some of that stretch in your material, you'll feel a little bit more fitted. So this is the small in this. I'm gonna put the small on. Let's bring the girls out so that I can kind of do this at the same time. Keep rolling, okay? All right, Arlene in this one. And you're gonna see there's all the ways that you can dress this up. You can wear it with a skirt, pair it with a printed bottom, floral wide leg pants or something like that. You can do jeans, you could do dress pants, you could do a solid color skirt, you could do jean skirt. 100 million different ways to wear this. But what's great is it's just that perfect little touch of a pop of having that tie texture plus the texture in the actual woven material itself just gives it that little bit of elevated look, which makes it really easy. Okay, small on her and that. And I'm about to put on small and on me in my favorite. I'm just gonna call it the Italy print because, or maybe I just call it like the Amalfi Coast print because I should have named it that because it really, really, really is that. So small is what I prefer in those. And then this is the small in the print, which doesn't have the stretch. So I just feel I'm still able to move fine, and I still would wear this size, but I definitely could not wear the extra small in this. That would be way too tight for me in the shoulders. So small feels just as comfortable. I just can tell this has stretch where this doesn't have stretch. So that's kind of the little bit of difference, but that is the difference between the two, is their fit is the same, just one has stretch and the print does not have stretch. So the material still has like that drape and flow. Love to give a little bit of front tuck, and then you can kind of control how you want that to knot or to tie. It just comes in the package. It comes like that, and you can leave it like that too. That's just I think that's why we initially called it twist, because let me take it apart. So it is just actually 2 little ties, and it'll come just kind of twisted, and you can leave that if you want to not have like a knot or something there, you can leave it like that. I didn't do these ones, but when we put it on the hanger, you just can knot this and actually do a square knot, and then your ties will lay flatter too, which will be nicer to lay flatter if you do the square knot. Okay, let's bring the rest of the girls out. Missy in this. So cute, okay? This print truly, truly is my favorite, probably my favorite of the entire season. I mean, I love the cherries, the cherry pajama print from last launch, but I love it. I feel like it fits right on trend. It's with the whole story picnic print that I was mentioning. But you can do, there's so many colors in here. You can do a colored bottom, you can do any color jean bottom, you can do khaki, you could do white. I mean, everything is gonna go with this, and this would look super cute too, like with a denim skirt, dressed up a little bit too. Okay, medium?
Medium.
Yep, medium in the top on her, I figured. So if you're between sizes, or if you at all go up because of bust, I would say you probably need to go up in this print one. If you know like you need stretch because of your bust, in the print that has no stretch, you might want to go up in it, just like Missy did in that. Okay, Tawny in this one, in the mint color, super, super pretty, nice and fashionable, but still easy to put on. So just looking for that little bit of elevated top, you know, adds that pop of texture in the material, in the ties, makes it super easy. Large or medium?
I went a large for the length.
Okay, she went up to a large in that because she's tall, large in the length of that. I forgot to mention, we have a sale going on right now. It just popped in my notes. The Hello Sunshine sale is going on right now. I should have announced this at the beginning. This is my intermission, my commercial. Today through Wednesday the 25th, Hello Sunshine sale, spend $50, get $15 off, spend $75, get $20 off, spend $100 and get $30 off, spend $150 and get $50 off. So that is running starting today, valid on everything on our website. So Hello Sunshine, load yourself some carts up, because that will just deduct. You don't need a code. We'll deduct in the total of your cart. Okay, commercial break. So that's this. Just making sure. Remember, this one does not have stretch. I still wear this comfortably. I can tell the other colors, you know, allow me to like have that stretch. This one doesn't, but I'm still able to move. I don't feel like I'm gonna hulk or bust out of it at all. But if you're busty and you know sometimes you need to go up due to materials not having stretch or being fit at the bust, just like Missy did, I would suggest sizing up in this one, especially in the print that doesn't have the stretch. Okay, last but not least, the Summerweight live-in loungers. Hold on. So this one, these are our famous live-in loungers. 1 part legging, 1 part jogger. That's what coined them as loggers for all the years that we've made them. We've probably made them at least in 50 prints over the last 13 years. And so we're like kind of run out. We're like, man, what prints can we still offer in these that are really fun? So we have a black ditzy. This is a really small ditzy. It's black ground. It has yellow and kind of like a poppy hot red orange. Has a little bit of pink in here too. Has some green vines in there as well. So that's like your ditzy kind of smaller. I mean, I think this is so cute for around the house or pajama print. You guys tend to love the big florals, have loved those for years, so we made sure to do a big floral for you again in this. This is like a mauve floral. I think we just called it large floral. Yeah, it's just a large scale floral, but it has a lot of mauve-y pink, has some purple, a couple of different shades of green. This is our summer weight. So we've made loggers over the years in heavier weights, thicker weights, thinner weights. This is our summer weight. So nice and thin. It's our famous logger material, so it has that like peachy brushed feel to it, has good stretch. The difference is these are made in the USA, which we've never done that before. I have to file back all the years. So a little bit different than, I mean, we use the same pattern when we work with them, but in the past, our Summerweight loggers have run bigger than our regular loggers, and I would say these are definitely true to size. So I'm between an extra small and a small. I forgot to mention, just black is back too for those of you who aren't a floral person or aren't a print person. So solid black as well. They have, can you see for those who are not familiar, they have the wide yoga style waistband right here with the tie. They've got the patch pockets, and then they have like more of a jogger style leg. The material is super stretchy, peached and soft, very lightweight. This is our summer weight, like I said. And then they kind of just have like a jogger type look on the body, but they're like leggings. That's why they're loggers and leggings and joggers together to make logger. Okay, I would say these are true to size. I have in the past have been able to wear extra smalls in these. Small is my go-to in all of these. I don't know if it's just maybe the fabric or just making them at a different factory than we usually do. I feel like they run more true to size. They're still very, very stretchy, very comfortable, but I just stay true to size in them. I wouldn't suggest sizing down, especially if you've sized down in loggers before. I wouldn't size down in these. I feel like they run very true to size. So let me just throw these on really quick. I'm just gonna throw them, let me see if these are my size. They should all be my size. Okay, hold on, be right back. Okay, maybe I shouldn't put the block on because the block are always so hard to see. Why I always do that, and then I put them on and realize that. Okay, so they have the functional tie. You guys didn't even see me. Yeah. Okay. They have the functional tie right here, so you can tie that as tight as you want. If you don't like it, pull it out. Okay, has the pockets here, and I've always liked to scrunch my loggers up. So they are like a ankle or cropped. I guess they're considered cropped. They're cropped length. I'm 5'5", and that's where they hit me like not fully extended. I've always in joggers, I tend to pull them up a little bit and scrunch them. I feel like that gives me more of the jogger type, I don't know, makes it feel like a jogger in my body instead of a legging. Super, super stretchy. Okay, does have that top elastic edge. We have to have that in order for this kind of lighter, flimsier material to be able to be held up on the body. And the material has this comfort, soft, cozy, whether you wear these as pajamas, around the house, never leave the house because you have them on, or want to pair them, especially the black can definitely be on the go, where maybe the other prints look a little bit more like, I love this as like a pajama-y. Personally, I feel like it looks like a cute pair of like kind of loungy pajama bottoms. Okay, let's bring the girls out in these. I forgot my water upstairs on the day I feel like I'm so thirsty. Okay. Arlene in these, small? Mm-hmm. Okay, small on her. And the florals in here really there's a lot of different color between the goldens, the yellows, the pinks, the reds. You can pull out, she's like got the watermelon brownie on. So that kind of works with the pinks and reds and all that kind of stuff. But you can also go, like we have a high neck brownie in red this is cute with. I shot this with our red top from back in February that we launched. I don't even remember the name of it. But you can go white, you can go black, you can go neutral, you can go gray. You can pull out the mustard and wear mustard with that. It'd be super cute too. Okay, so normal small on her and normal small on me in these. Okay, Missy in this. She's got like the mom on the go jogger type of look styling. This is how, if you want to feel like you're in pajamas, but feel like socially acceptable, where someone would be like, she's out in her pajamas in public. By the way, my daughter totally wore her pajamas to the post office with me the other day. She was not feeling, she had a pajama day at home, and I told her she had to come with me, and she's like, I'm staying in my pajamas, Mom. So there are people like that, including my 9-year-old, who do not care. But as a mom, okay, and you're on the go or running errands, you can totally feel like you're in your pajamas or be in your actual pajamas if you use these as a pajama bottom, lounge bottom, but still look very put together because they're that leg in the jogger and have all those details, okay? Small or medium? Okay, small on her in those. Okay, she can wear small or medium. Most people can wear two sizes in these based on the stretch, okay? Tawny in this. She's got the large floral on. She did the whole scrunchy thing too. So they are a cropped length, like I showed at 5'5". So they're definitely like an ankle or cropped, and obviously at 5'11", much more more closer to Capri style on her. Yeah. But to be honest, I like to scrunch mine up like that too, and just kind of have that extra material, okay? Medium, large? Medium. What'd you do? Medium on her in those, in that large floral print with just like a black easy shirt with those. Okay. If any questions, I apologize. I'm sorry I'm not live with you. This is like, I feel like the funnest VIP launch because a couple of these styles you guys have been asking for years. So I'm sad I'm not talking to you live about them and answering your questions. But as always, pop on over to our Facebook, Grace and Lace VIPs, if you have questions that you didn't answer. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend. Bye-bye.